Hello, it's Peter Baker from VoiceOver Masterclass here with further valuable tips on creating professional audiobook recordings for both factual and fiction books. First, preparation is absolutely key. Familiarize yourself with the book by reading it thoroughly before recording. It doesn't have to be every word, but just skim each page, find out, particularly for fiction books, where characters come, where characters go. Understand the author's tone, style, and intended audience, and put down notes on a bit of paper on pronunciation, character descriptions, and any specific accents or dialects required. Don't just go into it cold, please. Tip 2, practice vocal warm-ups. You need to warm up your voice before going into the booth. Vocal exercises, lip trills, vocal scales, low humming. It helps to improve vocal clarity, flexibility, and, of course, endurance, which you will need before recording. 3, maintain consistent pacing and voice style. Pay attention to the book's natural flow and maintain a consistent pacing throughout the narration. You need to practice using appropriate pauses and phrasing to enhance the listener's understanding and engagement, and that's with factual books particularly. If there's a hard passage that even you find difficult to understand when you're narrating it, then just find the space for those pauses so your listener can also catch up. 4, use appropriate vocal inflections and voice style. You need to vary your tone, your pitch, and rhythm to convey the book's emotion accurately at each part of the book. You need to match the mood of the text with your voice, whether it's serious, sad, suspenseful, or lighthearted, yeah? 5, engage the listener. You need to somehow develop a connection with the listener. Just imagine you're talking to one person, they're listening to your every word. And you do this by, as well as that tip, but using expressive and engaging narration. You need to embody the characters and scenes. You need to draw the listener into the story with your voice. Now, what about creating different character voices for fiction books? First of all, you need to analyze the characters, understand their personality, their traits, the background of each character to determine how their voices should sound. Are they young? Are they old? Are they in pain all the time? Are they really fed up with their job or whatever? And consider factors such as age as well, gender, accent, and other emotional characteristics. Experiment with vocal range. Adjust your voice's pitch, tone, and resonance to create distinct voices for different characters. Practice speaking from different parts of your voice. Your chest voice, your head voice, nasal resonance, to achieve all sorts of different vocal qualities to make different character voices, and then record samples and refer back to those samples each time your character appears, if you've forgotten it. Next, use pacing and rhythm. You need to modify the speed and rhythm of your speech to differentiate between characters. This helps listeners distinguish one character from another based on their speech patterns as well. So it's not just the sound of their voice, it's how fast or slow or laboriously they may speak. Next, master accents and dialects if you can. If the book requires specific accents or dialects, research, practice them thoroughly to ensure authenticity. You need to work with a dialect coach ideally, or use online resources to refine your accent skills. And what about characters of the opposite sex? A woman playing a man, man playing a woman. Well, first of all, try to avoid stereotypes. Focus on portraying the essence of the character rather than relying on exaggerated stereotypes. Just observe, listen to individuals of the opposite sex in real life to capture their speech patterns and their mannerisms accurately. That's more important than trying to do a high or a low voice, right? And subtle voice modifications. Adjust the tone, the pitch, and the resonance slightly to convey a different gender without sounding forced or unnatural. You can experiment with small vocal shifts to create a believable portrayal. It's only a nod to the voice of the character anyway. It's not like a radio play. People know it's you there all the time. And observe and learn. Study voice actors who have successfully portrayed characters of the opposite sex to gain insights and techniques from them. Listen to audiobooks narrated by well-known professionals who excel at creating realistic character voices. What are they doing? How are they creating that? Analyze that, and then see if you can do that as well. And not forgetting the importance of good technical quality and ACX standards as well. You need to have decent recording equipment in a decent recording area, mic, headphones, audio interface, quiet place, no background noise or distractions, and minimal reflections around you. You need to work on your editing work as well. Edit and master your recordings carefully. You have to remove mistakes, mouth noises, background noise. Use audio editing software to enhance the overall sound quality and create a polished final product. Happy narrating and producing, and please check out our courses on audiobook production at voiceovermasterclass.com.